Hey guys, this is Marshall Barwise. We thought it was fun to maybe whip together some ideas, simple things that we do together to try to keep the intimacy, keep the passion and the love alive, even when we don't want to spend a lot of money. So that's the whole purpose of this. And tonight, him and I are going to join together in the comfort of our own home. Welcome, babe. In the comfort of our own home, we're going to make ice cream together. So he loves my ice cream, but I usually make it, and he usually eats it, or we eat it together. I love ice cream. And so tonight we're going to make it together, and we feel like that's a really great way to have a date and just do something loving on a budget, and in the end get a good reward, a good sweet treat. Ice cream, to be specific.
Yeah. So let's get started.
All right, so first we want to let you guys know about all the supplies that you're actually going to need to have this delicious, chocolatey, organic, dairy-free ice cream. All right, so now that we have the cans open, thank you, Carlos, for helping me do that. I'm going to go ahead and just take these and pour them inside the blender tool. So, shouldn't fill it all the way up to the top. 6 cans is enough to make a really nice amount of ice cream. Like I said, enough usually to have it for at least 2 or 3 days, depending on how many people are actually going to be eating it. I'll tell you one thing, that most people who come to my house love my homemade ice cream. And so if I tell them I have homemade ice cream available, it don't last that long, because they're definitely trying to eat it up. All right, so usually, now with the sugar, you want to make sure that you get enough in there. Oops, sorry, you can put that in there, babe. Well, actually, let's hold off on that one. Do you think it's... Okay, go ahead. Look at
What enough?
pouring expertise. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take about 3 tablespoons of this and pour it in there. And in all actuality, usually I don't even have to use measuring tools because I'm so used to making this. So it might be a little bit more than that because of the amount of coconut cream we have in here. So let's say we'll go for more like 5. Because this is quite a bit of servings of ice cream that we're actually putting together. Oops. All right, we try not to make a mess like me. All right, so we went ahead and put our coconut sugar in here along with the coconut cream. Now, this is where all your flavor preferences and stuff comes together. There's a few other things that you can go ahead and put in there, but I'm gonna start by doing the vanilla extract, okay? So once again, this is Frontier Co-op. So I'm gonna actually take the teaspoon and put just 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract in there. So, bam! How you like it now? Okay. So that should settle in there nicely, and it's all kind of drizzling down to the bottom. And then we're gonna go ahead and put our preferred main flavor, which is chocolate this time. Cool?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let my husband do the honors of putting in the chocolate powder. So usually we can do maybe about 3 tablespoons of the cocoa powder.
3 big tablespoons.
3 big tablespoons, so it can be nice and rich. Now I can't say that this is healthy overall. You wouldn't want to eat this every single day or come home soon, because you could add on the pounds, and it's so easy to just eat it, without even thinking about it, because it's just that good. But it is healthier, I think, than the everyday ice cream that I used to eat. So that's one reason why I really love this recipe. So what I'm going to actually do now, since we put some of those major ingredients in here, is I'm just going to go ahead and put the lid on. And we're going to go and just blend it up. But before I blend it up, I usually shake it up to try to get things mixed up quite a bit, because right now a lot of that cocoa is at the very top. And so I'm just going to shake it. Taught dance for 10 years, so I might even break out some choreography, do a little wave. Can you catch that? Bam! He's so cool. He's too cool for me sometimes. That's why I love him. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put this on top of the Ninja. You got to make sure it's nice and tight. So let me do a tight test. Go ahead. Not too tight where I can't take it off. All right. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and look at all of that. It's like mixing in there, drizzling nice. Turn this bad boy on. And then I'm just going to use the Nutra Ninja blend setting, and it goes for about 40 seconds. So it's gonna be pretty loud, but it's gonna get the job done.
Yes.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is go ahead and take it off, and I kind of just want to look at it and see how creamy it is, if it's actually blended well enough. If it didn't, then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it one more time. And actually, oh man, it looks great. So just being on it for 40 seconds mixed it up really well, but I'm still gonna have to, you know all that, thanks babe. So I'm still gonna have to blend it again because we forgot our almonds. So we wanna make sure that our almonds, nice and crunchy. You want another sample?
Yeah. Make sure it's not blended too much because it's gonna turn into a juice.
Yeah, so, oh, it tastes really good. They're all different sizes. You know, you can actually buy them pre-chopped, so you don't have to do the work of crushing them like I actually did. But I think it's fun doing everything from scratch to a certain degree. It makes you feel more accomplished when I'm sitting there eating. I'm like, I earned this bowl of ice cream. Nobody better not say I can't eat this. All right, so we don't want to overblend it because we don't want to make those almonds turn into sand grains.
Yes.
So now, this is all set to churn. Okay, so we're about to get our churn on. You can see the almond nuts in there. They kind of broke down just enough that you'll be able to taste them. So what comes along with this is actually a ice pot. I don't even know what to call it. I'm not gonna pretend. Yeah, it's like a bucket. But it has water on the inside, so when you put it in there, it freezes. And so you keep it in there. Usually when you first get this, you have to let it freeze for at least 24 hours. And then once you do that, you can use it to churn your ice cream. So this has been in there for a week at least, because we haven't made ice cream in a while.
Yes.
Usually, yeah. And usually when we make ice cream, we don't need to make some right away because it lasts for a while. So now we have this. You're gonna put that inside. This is what actually does all the work of the churning. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pour it in. But I'm gonna go ahead and let my husband do that. Good night. Crowd participation. Yes. Look how creamy that is. This is gonna be a really good batch. Huh? Oh yeah, you can pour it in here for that. So here we go. It comes with a little lid. You put this on the top and you let it churn away. So usually it's gonna churn for about 15, 20 minutes. If you're really hungry and you want ice cream, it's gonna seem like a lifetime. But usually it goes by so fast. And so you just let it set aside. You'll do some homework, do some reading, watch a movie, watch your favorite show. You come back and your ice cream will be ready. So we're gonna show you and serve it up in just a second. All right, you guys, so when the ice cream is done or just about done, it'll start beeping, and we heard the beeping, so we ran over here to see what our perfect blend turned out to or what it looks like. So I'm gonna give you guys a look. Man, this is thick and perfect, just the way we like it. So we're gonna go ahead and place them in these fancy little cups, because remember, it's date night, so we're trying to do it a little bit. Usually I try to get nice and, you know, sexy and all that good stuff. And my husband, he just says sexy. I love him. Do I say sexy too, babe? He's looking from a distance. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
I wasn't gonna let it go until I got an actual audible response. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and scoop this out and put it in these containers, and him and I are gonna dress it up the way that we like. You can use a scooper, you can use a spoon. It doesn't have to be fancy, just whatever gets the job done. All right, and that's pretty full for these particular containers, but hey, we're at home. We don't have anything where to go, you know. We can get all the ice cream we want because this is ours. And so I'm gonna make it nice and delicious for us on our date night. There's a little extra in there, so I take plastic utensil that I just had on standby and put that in there. And just for the sake of getting it done, voila, we have the ice cream. So another thing that I want to do, we already have the almonds mixed in there, is I love cinnamon. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in the pantry and pull out my cinnamon. Just take the lid off. There we go. All right. Ooh, welcome back. He came to supervise and make sure I wasn't making any special concoction for him, I'm sure. So his is nice and simple, just the way he likes it. Yes. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for watching with us. We hope that you enjoyed this recipe for some nice chocolatey ice cream for an in-house date night. So this is something we've done and just other recipes, and hopefully we'll be able to bring some more to you.
Yeah.
But let us know how this one turns out. Tell us something maybe you did to make it a fun, eventful date night for yourself. We are personally going to go ahead and watch this amazing movie, A Question of Fate. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to sit down, get comfortable, cozy up while eating this bomb ice cream and enjoy this great movie. But other than that, enjoy. Cheers. Another